morning on the Abraka Talk Show. Here we bring facts. We don't bring perception here. We bring facts that affect the home country, Liberia. Let me welcome Vandala Patrick. Let me also welcome Valley and Dollar. A good young man, a man who believes in the struggle of the people. Patrick is Suar, former president of the University of Liberia, Union. This morning, we intend to discuss the issues of corruption in our country. Liberia is that country. President Weah is that person. It will interest you to know that a key government official is about to resign. A key government official is about to resign because of the amount that have been taken. But the former chairman of the CDC and that of the deputy minister, they are all taking 400,000, including the president himself. The man who the Liberian people claim that he is rich. We are asking you to share this page. Invite someone this morning on the Abraka Talk Show. One of the greatest talk show ever. We are here for quickly 2 hours. Comrade Patrick is Suar. We say good morning. Hassan, we say good morning to you, my friend and brother Hassan Kaba.
We come here again. Who wanna roll cities? He come here again. Who wanna roll job? We are coming again. Who wanna roll Mama Joe? I come here again. Up in the roll city, she come here again. Now the whole country giant coming so. Better move on roll. Say God, better move on roll. Pumping the back away. Where I get away. We come here again. We first the winner's game. We come here again. Coalition for democratic change. Now the whole country champion they coming so. You better move on the road. I say you better move your foot. You keep raising get away. Better get away. Say I'm on Bo, I say I come. At Deble, Moscow corridor. Yen say I'm on Bo, I say I come. See the shake your body, eh? Shake your body, eh? I don't shake your body, eh? Shake your body, eh? I try le oh, see your le oh. I try le oh, see your le oh. Celebrate. I wear Moscow corridor. Go days I wanna go there. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. It's a beautiful we'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. DJ Vito ready. We'll celebrate. It's a holiday, your moment. We'll celebrate. You be brothers in your way, yeah. We'll celebrate. Nothing you can tell us now. We'll celebrate. Nothing you get to tell us now. We'll celebrate. We are inside the breeze. Politicians ain't worried. How much you are inside the breeze. We need everybody ain't worried.
Brothers International, y'all.
Team feeling we the race. Team we feeling we the race. Everybody look at me. Feeling we the race.
Y'all moving on the road because we coming in with full. Kakabella, Jella, Wapi. We coming here, y'all to beat it. Big politicians, we putting y'all on the ground. CDC, feeling take it. We party, y'all can see it. John Man and weah. FT, Joe, Howard Taylor. Hey, Crow Brothers, huh? We the one that country giant. Y'all know we the lion. We don't lie straight on Zion. To save the people then. On the hands of the wicked one. Darky and Fura. So this time they gotta get away. But we are powerful. That's sleeping for this supposed to powerful. FT, Joe, powerful. I'm picking like that's supposed to powerful. They call our heavyway. That we
in Waterside. This is not a strange environment to me because I was not so far from here. I think months back, though I've just moved to a new area. But like you said, some of the comments that we've received from these marketers in Waterside, some I can tell you for sure, as you will be shortly listening to them your very selves, some of these comments are not encouraging relative to the trend of the economic status of Liberia currently.
In fact, the exchange rate is around 160 Liberian dollars to $1 US against all odds.
And this is alarming. I stand to be corrected. I don't know. I haven't read or heard in the history of Liberia whether a rate of such has been experienced by the Liberian people. But again, let me be hastening to say that this is not only about the George Weah-led government. This was something that even started even before then President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
The rate started to escalate
over and over and again, and as if Liberia had no economists, as if Liberia didn't have the technocrats, you know, to try to put that situation under control. Yes, the argument could be some people, some other countries are experiencing this, but on the other hand, it is happening in Liberia. It doesn't mean that if something wrong is happening in another country, it should happen here. A replica of that wrongdoing should be in Liberia. So, I mean, not much to say, Moses. I think the guys are very impatient.
They want to say something. Somebody jokingly told me that the rate is targeting Liberia's existence of 171 years old before July 26.
And trust me, that's for sure. If nothing is done absolutely by the administration, by the stakeholders in this particular sector, trust me, it may even pass the age of Liberia.
And you know, one controversial issue raised was that the Speaker of the House of Representatives said that, hey, since we're getting hacked in the prices of commodities, the rate is escalating day by day.
Things are getting very hard.
Yeah, let's revert to using another legal tender, like that's the US dollars. We should use US dollars as our currency.
Our national currency. But I just don't want to comment to that because the guys have what to say.
Okay. All right, KMTV will live. My name is Moses, and let's see what we can hear from some of these gentlemen here. What's your name?
My name is Papa Kamara.
Okay. Papa, tell us, what are you doing here?
I'm doing business here. I sell shoes, I sell bags, all here. But really, I see time go back, things will be better in Liberia because we don't want to be crying so much about rate issue. Because what I learned about this country, the past time, Liberia, we've been crying so long on rest and things we keep president for rest, press all they want, all this stuff. But this thing is not about rate business. We need for Liberia to move forward because Liberia is our country.
Papa, people say because the rate is high, even those that are down there can't get the food they used to eat before. Today, you don't get people buying your bags. Today, when you get up in the morning, you're thinking, what are you going to get one customer even a day?
Yes. But you know, one thing I know is still When you put your trust in God, everything will be fine with you. Because God is the provider for each and every human that He created. And Liberia is our country. Liberia, we got to think far because Liberia looking like village. But we got to think how to move Liberia forward.
Thank you so much, Papa, for your contribution. Let's see whether we can talk to this gentleman. What's your name, sir?
I'm Elton Okai.
Elton, what you do here?
I'm a businessman. I sell sneakers and shoes.
Wow. And how much the sneakers I sold for here?
It depends the way in which we buy.
Are these the sneakers behind you?
Yeah, the sneakers are the back there.
Okay.
It depends the way you buy the sneakers. Like for before, we were buying sneakers $18. And we are on the sidewalk and you sell the sneakers $22. But for now, the US rate are going very high to the extent other people changing order for $158. If you go in the store, they will take $165 from you.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, you get.
You really mean that?
Yes.
When you go in the store, you have to pay.
Y'all want it roll, the country giant ready to take over.
Like
Y'all want it roll, beef, Papa come here again. Y'all want it roll, Papa Georgie come here again. Y'all want it roll, Mama Joe come here again. Who want it roll, see Tisha come here again. Now the whole country giant come here soon. Better move and move. I say you're better move your move. You kiss about to get away. Running back to get away.
In foreign development, we are coming to you live from the state of Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. This morning we intend to talk about the latest issues around Africa, and then we'll come to Liberia. Liberia will be the last place. Liberia will be the place where the young people will decide to express their grievances. But first, quickly, we are going strictly to Cameroon. The president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, he is planning on contesting. The man is 85 years of age, but he is planning on contesting for his 7th term. That is Paul Biya. That is Paul Biya from the People's Republic of Cameroon. The next thing we want to talk about the Nigerian government under a pressure to stop the bandits. The bandits, they play what President Weah talk about, that he was going to go bring instructors from. The people are seriously angry right now. The people are discussing the issue of anger, how they should put stop to the bandits. Eritrea president in Ethiopia, a landmark visit.
We'll celebrate. Where most go corridor. Today is a wonderful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. It's a beautiful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. DJ Vito ready. We'll celebrate. It's a holiday, your movement. We'll celebrate. You be brothers in the
Tension race among Zimbabwean president and opposition. And serious tension are raising in Zimbabwe. And because the president, the current president, is contesting to be president as well, there's a serious opposition camp further aid in that country. So what happened there, you will get to know soon. Let me welcome you to the Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss facts. We discuss facts. We give you a play-by-play descriptions about what is happening in our country, Liberia. As you may be aware, this is not something to think about. Monday, I repeat, Monday, you will hear the president announcing the firing of Bezanga family. You will hear that on Monday. If you don't hear that, you will hear the president coming out with a statement indicating that Besanga Fine have left his office. If Besanga Fine don't leave, I am asking Besanga Fine to leave now. It does not make sense for a country to be spearheaded by a corrupt president. And the president of the Republic of Liberia, he is more corrupt, 3 times more corrupt than Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. This president came ahead to inform the Liberians about what's going on. Besanga Fine there 400,000 have been seized by the deputy minister. No, this kind of country called Liberia, it is better for President Weah has turned to a fool, a complete fool. He has turned to a complete book off. President Weah, he pretends to people if to say this man is informed, but he is not. This man, after the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Besanga Fine, you know how Besanga Fine came to Foreign Affairs? That was an agreement between Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and that of President Weah. That this man is my confidant. But a few days ago, Besanga Fine have told the president that he would not agree on that, on no basis. For you to go and take the money of the foreign affairs, for you to go and pick up the money, 400,000. These guys, when they carry on the agreement, 400,000, the minister was not informed. The minister left. Besanga Fine was never informed. The former chairman of the CDC, Nathaniel Magay, that one, he is one of the corrupt individuals. Nathaniel Magay, the deputy minister, and that of the president. They went ahead, they collected that money, 400,000. That money was handled by a foreign affairs minister. They went inside. When the guy reached to the office of the president, when the deputy minister reached, at the end result, what happened? They asked him to bring the signature of Besanga Fine. Besanga Fine told them, no, I am not prepared to sign. Because this thing should be done in our interest, in the interest of the masses. But at the end result, the president got angry with Besanga and told him to leave. Besanga said he was leaving. I'm giving you a clear cut. I'm not gossiping here. The sedition, they have closed their mouth on it. At the end result, what happens? The president and the deputy minister, they agree that Besanga should leave. Besanga said, well, then, if that's the case, I am leaving. That issue has been handled. Besanga will finally leave Monday. Besanga will finally leave Monday. He will leave the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Monday, on the basis of him not being able to conduct the state of affairs. Now, let us look at what happens in a country, Liberia. President Weah has planned that tomorrow he will be telling us the way forward when it comes to the economy of the country. That is another blatant lie, crazy dog, mad dog. The president is a complete dog. This president, he is a complete a president who don't understand the inner operation of a government. The government have refused. The international community has refused to work with this man. The reason is President Weah is crazy. He does not have good intention for the country. When it comes to the human right, when it comes to the way in which the human right have been conducted in a country, we are pretty much convinced that President Weah is a complete disgrace to modern day democracy. This man continues to advocate for wrong things to happen. Look at the U.S. rate. The next thing the finance minister have told him, wait until we can be able to change the money. Are you killing me? That the only way that you guys can think is to change the money? Are you really serious? President Weah is a complete disgrace. And for some of us, it is not surprising to us. This is a man who naked himself. This is a man who naked himself for little of nothing. This is a man who naked himself for little of nothing. At the end result, we, as a citizen of a country, we are not prepared for us to put our life into what we call belly goat care. We are not prepared to do that. President Weah should be a president that wants to listen. But a president who does not listen, a broke president, a president who was broke prior to him coming to the presidency, a man who have continued to build houses around, then you see us as someone who will subscribe to such a man. That is not going to work with us. That is not going to work with us. President Weah is a complete disgrace to modern day democracy. And we, as a young people, we are not prepared. We are not prepared. We are not prepared to take on the mantle of authority. We will continue to ask him for him to resign. President Weah needs to resign. He needs to be impeached, but for some of us, we know that that won't easily happen. The man will not be impeached easily. A man who have continued to disgrace us. The man who have continued to disgrace us. Such a man, we are not asking him. We are not asking him. This is a man who naked himself. Who naked himself for money business. For money. Who naked himself for money. For thousands of dollars. Who naked himself. Who was the brokest war bet ever in football history before becoming president. And you want us to subscribe to such a man? We are not prepared to that. We are not prepared for that. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, a few days ago, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf make it very clear. We, our country continue to have hungry people. We have hungry people. People that are hungry. People that are living in poverty. people that are living in poverty. Why will it take you? Why will it take you as a president for you to implement the affair of our country? Why? What good will it really take you for you to be able to help a country like Liberia? But for us, we are aware. We are aware, we are clearly aware of what's happening to our country. That is just one. The next thing that I want to talk about is President Weah, the rice issue. This man have taken our rice and gave it to his wife. His wife has started distributing the rice in Jamaica. Since the Liberian people in their own land, they don't deserve rice. And the best thing that you can ever think about is to give the rice to a foreigner. Yet, holding into concern that your wife and the first family, they are all foreigners, including you yourself. You are a complete disgrace to us. A fool. We will not accept any form of disgrace.
We come here again. Who wanna roll cities? He come here again. Who wanna roll job? We are coming again. Who wanna roll Mama Joe? I come here again.
They said of 5 months, they start the talking whatever. But in 5 months, everybody looking there like client, Uncle Popo. Anytime you post, like the time what the people can be animal food to the express, the owner buy the chicken cattle. When you go pay for it can be jala but the cattle why you won't proof because the US jumping rope too. But enter so you cool who you vote to. Not about lesson for but lesson and you see the thing. But what's the need? We not even want the hope again. Charlie the chief, you can go ahead and take your leave.
Papa no will. If you want to fire with that, we will never run away from CDC.
I'm at the party. I am a mother party. I am a mother party. I am a mother party. Both away, both away, both away. Mura, 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 mura. Ooh, I am a job, yeah, yeah. I am a job, yeah, I am a job, yeah, I am a job, yeah.
That's how the country is. You have an unserious president. The unserious president have just decided to sit down and discuss football. A president that we know he has sat down to discuss football. And for some of us, we know we are aware. We are aware of what is happening. We know what is happening in our country. And we are strongly believed that Josh Weah will not end his tenure. Because what he is about to start, what he has started, is a clear indication that we as a young people, we will not relent. We will not relent. We will make sure that George Manneh Weah leave the presidency. We are prepared to take on the debate. We are prepared to take on a debate. On the debate, to see reason to ask him to leave now. To leave now. That's what is important. President Weah is a disgrace. A disgrace. The man is a fool. President Weah is a complete fool. A complete fool. For some of us, we don't believe in his ideology. This is a man who don't have a one agenda. Now, how can you be serious? How can you be serious when you don't have an agenda? I want for someone to tell me. How can you be serious when you don't have an agenda? How to affect the livelihood of our people? The minister, the deputy minister, they are all hungry. They are all hungry. And then somebody calling me, telling me for me to go there. How can I go to a ground where the majority of the people who are in offices, they are hungry? You saw Jefferson Koji and the less of others. You saw Jefferson Koji and the less of others. Few days ago. Loud respect to Abdullahi Dollar. How can that make sense? How can that make sense to you? For some of us, we know what we intend. We know our true intent. We don't intend to follow crazy people. President Weah is a complete joker, a complete football star that don't need attention. It is just the vast majorities of the masses who voted for him. They don't want we are crying to. But we know that this coming election, Sir Joseph will be defeated. Sir Joseph will be defeated. The guy they have in Bonkante will also be defeated. We are not prepared to get our country to mongols. We are not prepared to give our country to mongols. Crazy people. We are not prepared. President Weah is a die, a representation of a complete die. This is a man who don't understand the inner working. This is a man who don't understand anything. And at the end result, vast majorities of the people are suffering. Why in the world for people to buy chicken soup, they buying chicken soup for $10? Why in the world people that are selling, the people are hungry. People are hungry. Vast majorities of our people are living in abject poverty. And then you don't want to find a solution how to address the issues of the people. You are not serious. President Weah is a complete die. A direct representation of a trash. Okay. That's the kind of person he is. The Chinese government gave us rice. They gave the Liberian people rice. What happened to the rice? You rather taking the rice and give it to your wife. The rest that was intended for the Liberian people, you intended to give it to your wife to carry in a country called Jamaica. But for some of us, we know that you are 3 times more corrupt than Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. You have not declared your asset. That is 1. 2, you have refused. George Weah was the 4th, the least world best in soccer history. World best, European best. Who next to him? Solomon Mutari. Solomon Mutari is better than George Weah because Solomon Mutari have 40 million euro. A man who has 40 million, he need have been placed to number 10. A Weah? No. No. Because the man is a fool. The man is a complete day. The man is a fool. That we don't need to compare ourselves with. The man will not go to African leaders that trust him. The man have not been able to go to other African leaders. It calls for him, for America to even recognize the man. It took the man 5 months. After your presidency, 5 months before America recognized him. That makes us to know that this man is a complete joke. For you to have a country like Liberia, and up to now, you have not been able to address the need of the people. Look at Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Let me talk about Ellen small. Ellen has been more better than President Weah. We must grade Ellen Johnson Sirleaf than President Weah. Ellen knew. Ellen took over a country that was totally disorganized. Today, the woman left money in a country. But the seditionists telling us that it's not true. They took the country broke. But Ellen said that the country was left for money. The same President Weah told the masses that he will grade Ellen 80%. Amen. 80% grading. You compare that with that of somebody who did not do anything. At the end result, you're coming back to tell us that you took over a broke country. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is more powerful than President Weah. An attempt for you to know how this man came to the presidency, you will get to know the importance of water in cooking. The day President Weah, we have the issues of corruption. We have the issues of nepotistic behavior issue discourse. That's the day a presidency is coming to an end. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or keep your call coming on 651-332-4497. The day you attempt to discuss the issues of corruption from the past administration, that's the day your regime is coming to an end. That's the day your regime is coming to an end. Let me say that to you so you can know. Because what Ellen Johnson Sirleaf family told me, that's what I'm telling you. The day you plan to discuss the issues of corruption, that's the day you will get to know what put water in cooking.
For you go to chocolate and nuts, I push the bike in the dust. The people here coming here nuts. Let the people just shut them more. When they tell you what is they go. When they can't be showing the glove. When you put it there, they at the door. And you see that guy leaving your boss. Like that because he's not getting a job. Telling people how she ain't enough. But like, no, log at some more. All the talks are the force are the critics. The only thing we see that rhetorics. You're still talking how the journal plates. Then I walk in and hold our bringing. For 250 for ISO. 2 vida can even go pepesu. The gas are away and manico.
2 vita can go pepesu. For us, we are not here to beg people. No. We are here to tell you the truth about the construction of the peasants' income. About the construction of the peasants' incomes. We are here to discuss to you why we should vote these guys out of power. The president who have refused to declare his asset. The president who has refused to tell us how much he had. But the man will do it. He will do that because this man is broke. He's a criminal. The $1,000 that judged me, like I said, I'm going to Florida on the 23rd. And I'm going to Florida. I am going to show a video shoot of his home that he sold. That is to tell you that President Weah is not prepared to take on the office. Listen to this.
To put Charles Taylor behind bars for creating and aiding and abetting the atrocities, that was a very difficult situation to do in Liberia and actually in West Africa. And we did it. We followed the rule of law, we presented evidence, but you gather facts. So whatever people tell you, you have to always verify and check it. So this is what I heard, and he mentioned it, and it's not a question of whether it's weah or it's Brunskin or whoever it may be. It's a question of following the facts. And these allegations surfaced to me. This is what I was asked. It's been reported significantly the corruption of the current administration, from the money that was allegedly embezzled from the National Oil Commission, from a full accounting of the Ebola funding. I've talked to people, the Ministry of Health said that the money came in there, but the NGOs that I've talked to said they never saw any money. It's not a question of casting aspersions, but there's been this simmering of corruption allegations for a long time. So to cut to the chase, what I was told by an individual.
We'll take our first caller. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, hold on for me. Hold on for me. Just a second.
Yeah, my name is Anso. I'm calling from the UK.
Hold on for me. Just a few seconds. Yeah, go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, morning, Abraham.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Morning, Mike. Yeah, I'm calling from the UK. My name is Ansu. I think I spoke to you in the past. I just want to say again, is this Joe Weah is the product of Liberia, or do we have that product already in Liberia that we have to, talk about that issues there instead of attacking Joe Weah personally? So, is this Joe Weah is the main problem of Liberia? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, just Mama Weah is the problem of our country. But I will take another call. Thank you.
No, why you want to go?
I mean, I'm not right now for me to go.
I know, I understand, but why you want to? I just want you to answer the question. That's all. I just want to answer the question and explain what makes Joe Weah is the problem in Liberia. So why you want to go?
I will explain to you when you leave on the line. We have to take other calls.
No, but you don't even answer the question. So what
I
you trying to say?
I'll answer you.
So you are not even doing the right thing, because you're trying to let people know. And when someone asks you a straight direct question, for you to answer, you cannot even answer it, Abraham. So how do you want for 20 minutes? You don't mean you are misleading Liberian people.
I will cut you off because you fail to listen. I am saying to you that George Manuel Weah is the problem. George Manuel Weah is the problem to our country. The man is a serious mess. The man violated the Constitution over and over. This is a man who violated the Constitution. He violated Article 37. He violated Article 36. He violated the Code of Conduct. The man violated so many laws. Then you want for me to tell you that the man is not the problem? Do you rather think some of us, we are settled or we are situated in a country called the United States just for us to talk anything? The man is a complete mess. Listen to him tomorrow. He said he will come to address the economic issue tomorrow. Before they could even come out, just the 400,000 have been taken away. 400,000 have been taken away, and Besson Afinde is about to leave. Besson Afinde is about to leave the foreign affairs. We're telling you, and then you guys are saying that the man, you don't know what's happening. Besson Afinde is about to leave. 400, the president who just said that he is rich, that this man have money. 400,000 they have been divided between the deputy minister, Nathaniel Miguel, and the president. And then you come and sit down here. They carried the signature to Besanga. They want for Besanga to sign. Besanga said, no, I don't want to sign to this because I was not informed before bringing it to you. It made the president, but the president said Besanga will leave. You think Besanga is stupid, man? But you will hear that news. For some of us, we don't intend to that insult. That is not an insult. The man is a complete fool. Sorry to say, but Joshua is a complete fool. It's a complete disgrace to modern day democracy. Huh? The man is a disgrace to modern day democracy. Where in the world have you seen a charity organization being headed by a president? I want you to tell me, where in the world have you seen that? The charity organization being spearheaded by the president, and at the same time the president commercial law a picture. So a picture for them to use it. The Lebanese people continue to bring money. Don't make me to waste my time on you. Keep your call coming on 215 578 1050. 215 578 1050. Keep your call coming. We as a young people. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, so why you just calling me off like that?
Well, the man say I should address it. I said I will address you when you leave the land. Let other people come in. I will address your question. But then the man refused.
But you know, the thing about it is that the whole corruption, the whole thing, it's not really job thing. But the whole thing started same challenge within time.
Oh.
You gotta understand that.
No, I don't understand it. It started challenging time. I'm not understanding that one.
Oh,
what we're discussing now, we're discussing the one that is happening to our country. That's what we're discussing.
Okay. They gave her what she did with it. And she went, okay, to South Africa, go build a hospital. Y'all Eddie, put y'all say anything about it?
I mean, Eddie is not in power. We're discussing the man who is in power.
The man in power, the man just there for 6 months. 6 months. No president in the whole region can start something in 6 months' time. It's all about giving a president a turn and opportunity.
What time you want us to get the fool? What time you really want us to give to the complete joker? What time you really want us to give to the fool? The men who have refused to identify the people that should be able to address the nation. What more you really want us to do? You want us to give the country to a fool?
But in the end of the day, the men were chosen by the people.
Amen. We need change. The change that we need, the change is coming. The change is coming. Sit down and see for. You will see change that coming. You will never believe it.
Okay. We are waiting for the change.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Honorable Dan Kapaya Dennis, we salute you. We want to salute Mr. George Toto. He's the chairman. These are people who need change. These are people who are advocating, who have been in Eula, who have been in lab, advocating for the change to come. But our country, Liberia, is a place where you see vast majority of the fools. People are celebrating criminals. On a daily basis. And then you want us to glorify such a man. Josh Mananwia is a disgrace. This man, he is noted for inconsistency. Like I said, I am going to Florida on the 23rd. On the 23rd, I am going to Florida and I'm going to take picture of Josh Mananwia home. The person that bought a home from him, why he sold a house, you will get the clear understanding. We are not here. When you're ready, you come, you say, Mzee Abraham, the Abraham man. Oh, yes. Our country will remain the way we want it to become. We want for our country to improve. We don't want our children to be born in a poverty. When we're speaking, we like to speak to the truth. And that's the reason why my own father, Dan Kapaya Dennis, trusts me. You know, when I'm saying this, I mean it. The criminals got annoyed. They said they want to arrest me. And I told them, prepare. I'm prepared to have me arrested. From that day to present, I am prepared for me to wear a military cloth every day. From now on, I will wear military fatigue every day of my presentation. I am prepared to wear military clothes every day. Because the guys, they change. We want the change now. Other people say 6 years. But in the meantime, we, as a, judgment that we are, is just another fool who said that education was not important. This is a man who said education was not important. Never. But the end result, what happened? We saw the same man going to beg for a degree from Codington University. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abranca Talk Show.
How you doing? My name is Joe Public. I call you Mr. Joe Public. I don't really call you guys. I don't call your show, but I just want to, I was just listening. I was just follow you, bro. The guy I just called, what he did was not right, but if somebody called and I got it, the way you understand stuff, anyway, somebody else understand it, So when somebody call and ask you a question, just answer the question, but you just respect the person and call that, but I know you really don't know me.
When you tell someone that, oh yes, I will answer your question.
Okay.
Allow the person to listen. You can't say, oh, I will answer the question. And then you say, oh yeah, you must be on the phone until I finish answering the question.
Oh, okay, that's a problem, right? If somebody call, you gotta hang up and answer the question, right? I don't know that because I don't already call you guys. I don't already be online.
Thank you, Chief. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1015. This is the Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss facts. The corrupt president ever in a Liberian history is George Manneh Weah. If another one will come that will be corrupt than him, we have not seen that yet. But a corrupt president is George Manneh Weah. Ever. The man is 3 times more corrupt than Justice Salif. The man is 3 times more corrupt than Ellen Johnson Salif. This is a man. Are you not informed that Ellen Johnson Salif also a suspended individual for not declaring their asset? Are you not aware? Are you not aware that few individuals was suspended for not declaring their asset? But under the administration of George Manneh Weah, a fool, a complete fool, he has decided not to declare his asset, and including those that are working in the government have not declared their asset. Oh yeah. If like me say, what you expect me to do? My boss not do it. That mean I do it. The man boss, the deputy minister, the minister, none of them have declared their asset. Criminal, thief. We have a bunch of thieves. You be a deputy minister for water, fund household, or well, you have not declared your asset. That is a clear indication that George Manneh Weah is a complete fool and don't need to be celebrated. The guys went to the party headquarters a few days ago. They went there to go make sure to see things. The seditions were not present because far majority of the people are going through hardship. Amen. How long will it take you for you to declare your asset? How long? But because we know that this man is corrupt, we know that this man is corrupt, and so for him to declare asset as something impossible. We know. We are not prepared for that. Keep your call coming. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, Abraham, how are you?
Not bad, Chief. Is it the caller from France?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
It's from Holland.
Holland. Quickly, Chief.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm trying to be good.
Yeah, bro. I always listen to your talk show. Sometimes you bring some information to the people, but the way sometimes you tackle the issue with the person, I don't think so it's the right way, because also I don't think so you mean good for with the Liberian brother.
Oh, really?
You know, information, yeah, you know, when you are getting information, try to get a real information, let people try to do your research before you come on media to be getting some information and things, man. But one thing I know about you, you don't always follow the information, you don't always do research for the information before coming. But what interested to you, just to come on social media to be insulting the president. One thing you supposed to know, you Abraham, you supposed to know what all you are talking. You're trying to disgrace our president now. And what going on?
The man already disgraced himself.
Listen to me clearly. I will listen to you when you are talking also. What going on now? You just tell me, say what all going on in our country is strong. We are no. any cause of all this problem.
No, I disagree. I disagree. The man grade early 80%. The man grade early 80%. The man grade early 80%. The man saying you were grading 80.
When you listen to the man's speech, the man's speech, Eddie was sitting when the man was getting his speech.
No, I'm talking about before the presidency. When the man went to Ghana, when he was asked by the Ghanaian journalist, the man said he grade early 80%.
When we think about the speech that people are getting, they will also hold Prince Johnson. Because when people interview Prince Johnson, he also says, oh, when the post Joe there, he going to make sure to how you call it, a great problem to Liberia. But the same Prince Johnson came back and support Joe weah. So all these things are going on, brother. So we're following all the statements, all the interviews, all the interviewing the people. I don't think so. We want for Liberia to move forward.
Okay.
But for you, Red.
You said that you grade only 80%. At the end result, you grade only 80%. What more you want us to say? You want us to say that the hardship in the country it is caused by Ellen? Somebody who you grade 80%? You want us to really say that the issues of the money is Ellen? Is that what you really want from me? Is that what you really want? I don't think so. I don't think so. I, Mzee Abraham, don't think so. Ellie is a great head. Ellie is a great head. And for some of us, we believe in Ellie. We believe in what Ellie has been doing, and we believe in everything. You don't want us to come here and keep saying, oh, Ellie is the problem. No. Ellie is not the problem. You want the presidency. You came to this country. You saw what people do here. At the end result, you claim that Ellie is the problem. Ellie is not the problem. Ellie is never the problem. Don't come here and can't sit here and can't talk about Ellie is the problem of our country. Ellie is never the problem. Ellie is never, and Ellie will not be the problem. I'm looking for something for you so I can play. That's the reason why. I'll tell you, caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, how you doing? My name is Lawrence. Calling from Minnesota.
Quickly.
Lawrence.
Lawrence, how you doing?
Yeah, I always listen to your show. The problem in Liberia. And sometimes you get some information like interesting, but sometimes when you get some, you can't be in line with what's going on.
Okay.
Because for me, I came from Liberia just 4 months ago. I lived Liberia for the rest. I came 4 months ago. The problem in Liberia, most of the problem in Liberia, what they used to say, the money that was printed in Liberia, like people using now was printed on, I don't know, government officials they just print it because they want.
Let me say this to you. Are you not aware that Mzee Abraham K. Kamara was the same person that gave the information about how much dollar was printed?
I don't know about it, but the one know about it. Yeah,
we gave the information on. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, when 2016, when I went to the bank, there was information to every bank in Liberia from December 1st, 2016. Everyone that sent money on MoneyGram from America or any part of the world, they're going to get 25%. They're going to get 25% LD and get 25% US. And it was plain because the money that was in the country, the people printed money in our interest. They took the money to support the Liberian people. So how was someone send that money to the bank, they take 25% in LD and get it 75% US? That was plain from 2016, January 1st. That was the plan, that was the information that Central Bank sent to the people. So that they think that solving Liberia now, no money in that country when the election feeling, all the people that are working in the government, the money they get in the country, they took everything, they changed it on US, they sent to the people, all kind of place they feel they're sending it. So that country is a serious problem. But everything, sometimes you only blame the president. I don't know about you say some things that are interesting. But at least when you give the information, the facts, people will listen to it.
Alright,
okay.
Making us so happy. We are giving you your flowers for restoring our dignity. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. For this nation, Liberia. Mama Ellen, thank you. Mama Ellen, thank you.
We say thank you to my Ellen Johnson Salih. You did extremely well in moving our country forward.
Mama Ellen, thank you. I remember when you took the mom to our leadership in 2006. Everything was apart and the center couldn't even hold. We want to thank you, Mama, for putting our pieces back together. Oh, thank you, Mama, for giving us sense of direction. Oh, thank you, Mama, for restoring our dignity. Oh, thank you, Mama, for peace and security. Oh, yes, thank you, Mama, for bringing back our integrity. How can we let you go?
You want to say that today we should be able to look at Ellen Johnson Salih and say, we don't appreciate you. We appreciate Ellen Johnson Salih. And that's the reason why for some of us, we believe in democracy. We believe in democracy. Yesterday, he was one of those who told us that the Liberian people should be ungrateful. Ellen did extremely well for our country. Josh Manan, you are a fissy one. You are a disgrace.
Thank you for the road from Kakata to Bowman. Thank you for the road all the way to Nima County. From Nima County, from Kanda all the way to Guinea border. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for the bridges. We want to thank you for providing opportunity within the private sector, Mama. Thank you for electricity. Thank you for the hard road. We want to thank you for improvement in the education sector, Mama. Community college in most counties in Liberia. Thank you, Mama, for the road from Freeport to Raleigh. Oh, thank you, Mama, for women and youth empowerment. Mama, thank you for improvement in the health sector. Hey, thank you, Mama, for freedom of expression, fighting corruption, and ensuring transparency. So thank you, Mama Ellie. Thank you for everything you've done for this country. Hey, Mama. All right. Mama, thank you for fighting and beating Ebola. Thank you for bringing back our surprise, Mama. For your selflessness. For giving hope to the children. voice to the women. Thank you for your sacrifices. We want to thank you as the mother of Africa. The children of Africa just
We are very much happy here to tell my Ellen thank you. For us, we will continue to speak on the truth. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did extremely well for our country. So if you want to bring Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to court, bring her. Bring her to court. But an attempt to do that, that is the beginning of the weah presidency. That is the beginning of the weah presidency tenure. Keep your call coming. We are saying that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is one of the greatest world leaders. You saw the woman have been awarded from place to place. You want us to glorify Josh Manuel, a buffoon, a complete mess, who don't understand the pillars of a government. You're the man here. The man is trying to remove Bezong Afini. And Bezong Afini is willing to leave because the way in which things are happening. President Weah and the last of Bezong Afini, Nathaniel Magel, the deputy minister, they are taking 3% taking 400,000. The man who you're saying he is rich, the man who you claim that he is rich, taking 400,000. And then you want us to think that this problem in our country is have been caused by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. You must be joking. You are a serious individual. Are you really killing me for you to go in a country Liberia and only concentrate on giving bucket? The first day they gave him bucket. Giving bucket to all people. You want me to glorify that? When the money that have been used, it is the Liberian people resources. They gave you $1 million. Why you never did? Why the first day they never did that at the time of the Ebola? Why you never help our country in terms of Ebola crisis? You think we are fools? You came to a country called Liberia after a few times. You persuaded the president for them to give you the rice. The rice that was given to the Liberian people by the Chinese government. Where is that rice? Where is that rice? But for us, we will continue to expose you. We will expose you every day. And that is the reason why we are saying thank you to my Ellen. We are saying thank you to Ellen for what she did. What Ellen did, we are very much thankful to Ellen. We know that things was difficult. Things was actually difficult during Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time.
We are giving you your flowers for the good things you have done. We are giving you your flowers.
But for a government to come in, without any logical conclusion, look at the man. Look at Barack. Look at the places that Ellen constructed. Want us to glorify a fool like you? We are not prepared to discuss you until the life of our people can actually be appreciated. The military that you boasting of today, the military was sent out of the country by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The defense minister that you boasting of today, they left that country because of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The light, the security aspect. Look at the road construction, what happening. You think we are here to glorify a fool like you? We are not here to do that. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is our leader. That's what Ellen wanted. Ellen wanted a government that will not see anything. And I want Ellen did. Ellen brought in George Weah so that she can be praised. But Ellen Johnson Sirleaf could not bring Joseph Numa Boaka, could not bring the man in, ANC. They did it because they wanted, they knew very well that this man was going to fail. The man is a complete disaster. The man who is regime has started killing young people. Up to now, what happened to Tara Brown have not been explained. You want us to glorify such a man? Some of us, we are waiting. And it calls up for us to impeach this president, this fool. We will do it. For us to remove this president who is there by mistake. We will remove him. Constructively, we will do it constructively to remove him. Because this man does not have the country at heart. This man don't love our country. This man don't know what to do to help the life of our people. Keep your call coming on 215. Look at places like Australia. Look at places like Australia. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. Or you can keep your phone coming on 651-332-4497. Yeah. We don't beg. We don't beg here. Josh Weah is the president of the Republic of Liberia, but he's a fool. He's a president who don't understand the inner working of our people. For someone to suffer in a country like Liberia, do you really think that they need to be associated with government officials? This man is a big disgrace to our land. Keep your call coming now on 215-594-578-1050. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. That's the call that you can call now or forever hold your peace. Look at the man who continues to make himself. Nowhere in the world have you seen an elected president making himself. Nowhere. Nowhere you ever see a president making himself. Keep your call coming on 215. On 215-578-1050 or 651-332-4497. You don't want us to always do that. Yasini, who's my sister? She's someone that I believe in. And the list go on. This is a person who wants to see Liberia move forward. We don't want a country where it only few enjoy. The resources of our country need to be respected, need to be given to everyone. Not seditions. Not seditions. But for us, that's the kind of country. That proper, anything we do that proper. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. Call now or forever hold your peace. This is the Abraka Talk Show. Now sing. Call here or forever hold your peace. We don't plan to insult people who don't mean worth for the country. We intend to address the president, a full president, a president who don't understand the inner working, a president who is a toothless bulldog, a president who don't know how to work our people. The nation Liberia, our people are suffering. A country where vast majorities of the people are living in abject poverty. But Liberia is a country where many of our colleagues, look, it takes for you to speak on the truth. For us, we will continue to speak. We will continue to speak on the truth. Nothing else but the truth. We are not prepared for us to sit on a fence. To sit on a fence and discuss. Call out, can you please call back on you call on 96513324497. Keep your call coming right now. Keep your call coming. We don't intend to speak on the truth that just benefit few individuals. If you want to believe us, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Great. So I followed the show this morning and I thought about
you have to increase your volume a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're much better.
Great. So I followed the show this morning and I understand that you have all of these concerns. You wish more for Liberia, but sometimes the way the talks are being sent out there. So, say for instance, you refer to a president as a dog, bro. I think that is just so way off the tangent. So, I mean, as a friend, I just want to encourage you to, kind of, you can express yourself. You could be hatched, but to use such languages, I think is derogatory and is very unprofessional as a talk show host. You have people listening to you all over the world, but what kind of languages you spew out, I don't think it's right. So I just thought to make you understand that you could better express yourself as opposed to throwing out invectives. Thank you.
We will continue to speak on the truth. Josh Weah is a criminal. Josh Weah is a trained, white-collar criminal. He is. We don't need to glorify him. Yesterday, the sedition never glorified Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. They insulted Ellen the way they wanted. They insulted Ellen Johnson Sirleaf the way they wanted to address her. To the extent they put Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they put Kuwe in painting and hold it right in front of Lone Star. They insulted a mother. What the hell wrong when we insult a father? They insulted Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The sedition did that. Moluba K. Molu. The Jefferson Koji. The sting more Jefferson Koji men. They did that. They insulted Ellen the way they wanted to. And Ellen asked people to not go and arrest them. But today, when we tell you how the president look, then people call and tell us for us to forget it, for us to address it. The man is a big fool. Even my comrade compeers, Murphy Gibson, went to Liberia, convinces people to vote for him. Convinces people to vote for him. But at the end result, what happened? The guy are disenchanted with the way in which things have been run in the country. Ellen never did that. Ellen never did that. To start taking money from the Lebanese people, Ellen never did that. But President Weah did that, started taking money from the Lebanese community. You want us to remain quiet on that? When you want us to remain quiet when Jefferson Koji took money from the Lebanese community, you want us to be quiet on that? When Jefferson Koji took 50,000 from the Lebanese put and carried to the president in the name of his dirty picture, they bought the full image, the image of a president. Liberian businessmen and women will not do that. Will not spend 50,000 for his picture, for his image. But because the Lebanese community knew what they were for. At the end result, what happened? The buildings, the houses, the house on 9th Street have been constructed by the Lebanese community. 3 million. They spent 1 million to break that house down on 9th Street. 1 million. Where that 1 million now came from? It came from the Lebanese community. After a few times, he went to go raise funds for charity. He's seeing that is contradiction. Nowhere around the world you can see a sitting president having an organization. You can only see that when the president leaves the presidency, and then the president invests into charity organization for it to be charity organization of his own. You don't come here. You want to think that we should hold you to the fire heat. We will do that. We will do that. Judgment and weah is a disgrace to mankind. It's a disgrace to mankind. It was the same Josh Weah man who, after he took the 50,000, they said they want to reduce the tariff on 2,000. Go and go check it. Whether flour, sugar, rice, all the funny stuff. It's not there. Then that makes us to know that the Lebanese people gave 50,000. How you expect them to get the money? How you expect them to get the money? Your team was stupid, or your team we are fools. We are not prepared to put our life into plastic bag. We had the experience during Chancellor time, and that's what made Chancellor to be one of the best. That one made, let me look for Chancellor clip and show it. That one made Chancellor to be one of the best. Chancellor is one of the best. The man refused to sell the resources of the country. The man refused to do all that. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show. Hello? Hello? Hello, caller? Sorry, we lost that caller. We can't take. I want to bring Chancellor clip so you can see what I'm talking about. But for us, we are not prepared for us to take drunks. We are not prepared to take drunks because we are aware. We are aware of what's happening in our country. Chancellor, many people will say things that they want to say. But Chancellor administration was one of the best because our resources were not used. Our resources were not used. But for the fool, continue to use our resources. What are happy?
There's this mystery still surrounding.
What are happy? We ourselves, our resources, have been used. Our resources have been used. But trust me, let me tell you this. An attempt for this man to try, for him to not bring the international court, that is the beginning of the man's tenure. That is the beginning of his tenure coming to an end. Ellie and other people, they just timing him. They timing him. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
My name is Jeff. I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Quickly.
I just want to say that we admire your talk show, but I think you're getting somewhere else. You are jumping over your limit. If you want to inform the public, if you want to inform us, bring out issues like you do, call the necessary government officials that are involved, interview them, let's get their views. but you are now in the habit of just insulting George Weah. If George Weah has anything with you or you have anything with him personally, put it aside and discuss it with him. But instead of coming on radio to start causing your president, is that a good thing to do? Don't mind because you sit in the United States, but it doesn't seem professional to behave like that.
People help me to get out. Okay. But the full story will come out. Thank you.
Mr. President, would you like to visit
we will deal with him.
I would like to.
The way we want to.
For a Liberian, unless you have
for us
rightly made.
We know that this man is a fool.
Unless they understand.
Other people did it yesterday, so it was right.
I think they
were. What other people did, right?
Liberia would not develop. So, as a former president and one who in the future will have.
Let me leave you so you can listen to.
It is important for me to go. I respect the United States. It's the world's only superpower. So I think being quote unquote in good books with them, I think it's good for not just for me but for Liberia.
Do you think that the international media has misunderstood you?
And that's one thing about the foreign media, which they do a whole lot. The foreign media have this concept. They will support their host government during crisis. Most maybe other little countries, they say, oh, you must be new. There's no neutrality in journalism in these big countries when it comes to their national security. Forget about neutrality. So it's all about patriotism. So for me, I understand it. They are controlled by interest. I hope and pray that sometimes you are lucky you find one journalist that says, okay, great. I don't like Mr. Taylor, but wait a minute. There are some questions that must be answered. Okay, you said Mr. Taylor is guilty of this. Well, bring some evidence to us. This, I think you are lucky sometimes, but I'm not surprised and I don't feel bad because I think they work on interest.
Do you miss home?
Yes, I do.
How much do you miss home?
Well, I had developed a very big farm because one of the things that I praise God for is that I had decided that I would make no money during the presidency of Liberia, but after the presidency, I will move on my farm. And this was a smart thing that I did. This is why I've never opened any bank account anywhere. And when you hear me boasting, I am damn certain I have no bank accounts anywhere. I wanted to leave office with a record of having served my people. Yes, I am guilty of patronage. I helped our people. It is an African tradition. I helped a lot of people. But I did not squander the wealth of my people for my personal use. It would never be found. And I miss going on my farm. I had developed a 3,500 acre coffee farm that is yielding coffee now. I love going fishing. I had a little boat where I could go on the river and fish. And I wanted to really do what I think former President Jimmy Carter did. I think Carter has accomplished more outside of the presidency than he was president. And so I miss, meeting the boys in the evening. Even as president, I used to go up to my home village and play cards with the boys, the men of the town. I miss that. My children cannot travel to see me, so they have restrictions, which I think is a violation of their rights. Some of them are stuck in places where they cannot move because they need permission, and so it's a lot of problems. But I don't miss it. Yes, but one good thing has happened to me since I have been here in Nigeria and in Calabar in particular. God is so wonderful. President Obasanjo could not have sent me to a better state or a better person. The governor of this state tell you something. There's one thing. A former president comes and he's okay, and you say, Mr. President, thank you, welcome to Calabar, and you're gone. But this is not the case with him. I mean, it's like his God said he has understood the emotion.
Love to this caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you coming from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, thank you, man. This is Patrick Soa.
Quickly, go ahead, Chief.
Well, I was wondering if you can give me just 91 minutes, 20 seconds off air.
You have 2 minutes.
I mean off air.
Oh, okay. But then call me on this number, on the second number off air. After here.
I tried calling you. I couldn't go through, man.
I'm telling you, call the 65133 number after the show.
Okay, bro. Thank you, man.
Okay, you're welcome. President Weah. You see, that's one thing that we have just discovered. That President Taylor don't have any bank account anywhere. He don't have any bank account anywhere. Enslaving the life of our people was never done on a... I mean, for the matter of fact, during his tenure, the rate was 45. The rate was 45. The rate keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. But this president that we have, who thought it was that the best thing that could have been done is to have him elected, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Because even Guinea president make it clear that we can't have you. Ghanaian president also said it. That for us to have you will be a disaster. Ghanaian president said it. That to have Josh Manuel Weah as a president is a disaster for the country. But our people never listen. Our people never listen. John Pombe Magufuli, Tanzania, he also said it. The first time he interacted with President Weah, he said this man is not prepared for a change. He said this man is not prepared for a change. Where are we not seeing it? Are we not seeing it? Yes, of course we are seeing it. The man lied to us that his budget was going to be decreased and a certain amount was going to be decreased from the budget. Up to now, we don't know where those money have been gone. More than 6 months. What happened to those money? And then you come and lie to us. You think that we are someone that we can listen to. We can listen to them. Because they are a direct replica and duplicate of the Liberian Constitution. The Ghanaian president said it. The Guinean president said it. Said this man cannot be a good president for us. Guinean president, Alpha Conte. John Pombe Magufuli also said it. He said this man cannot be a good leader. He said you are not our peers. And you saw that when the man went to France, France gave the man $1 billion. Hello, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Prophet Key. I'm calling from Morocco.
Prophet Key, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
Not bad.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for the show. And I'm happy to be on the show. You know, Facebook blocked me because people want to hear the truth. They want me to be out of Facebook, but that's what I tell them, that Facebook is run by robots. Okay, so man created robots. So same man created robots, you can be the system and be back. And I'm back and I'm having my show, things are moving smooth. But let me tell you, brother, nobody should tell you the kind of language you're supposed to use. Use the language that suits you. Okay? Do things according to your heart. Don't let people program you. Okay? Because when they program you, you'll be working according to what they want to do. Okay? If they want to use different kind of a language, let them have their own show and use that language. Instead of them saying, oh, don't insult the president. What the fuck when they were in opposition, they were using all the kind of languages unintentionally. But what now people use the same language back, then they're getting mad. So continue to do things that you know you can do best. Speak according to your mind. Nobody will control you. And now go ahead, George. We have no solution for Liberian people. You listen to the man's speech to Nukuta.
I said that man is a complete disgrace.
The man said, listen to the part, the funny part. The man said that how you call it, erosion in Nicosia is the reason why the U.S. rate go up.
That man is a disgrace.
Yeah, go back to the speech. Listen to him good. The guy said because of the erosion in Nicosia, that's the reason why the U.S. rate go up. So that the kind of man you expect to get change from, that the kind of man you can deliver Liberia from the mess that Liberia in. That's why I say when God wants to cross the nation, that's the time you send such a leader. But just continue doing what you can do best, okay? Because
Prophet Key, we will continue to do what we believe in, and nobody will call here to tell us what we should not say and what we should not do. That one is just a mere joke, because we pay our money at the end of the month, we pay our resources at the end, and so we are not here to be deterred by any criminal from the CDC. No, we are not prepared for that. The mayor just took 400,000. The mayor just took 400,000 for them to have the foreign affairs minister sacked. 400,000. 400,000 he and Nathaniel Magee, and that are the deputy minister. And when they brought it back to the man said, "Not signing. You take it. You go do what I want to go do with it." And Major weah asked that the man should be fired. That they talking about tomorrow. They say the president coming to council. We go on Facebook. They say the president coming to Cantor Sunday tomorrow about the improvement about the country. Last.
But that's an inside fighting. And when it happens, you will see. You see, all the things are sound that this particular government in the year 6 years. There's a sign, there's a clear sign. Because when you see the inside fighting, when horse is divided against itself, will now hold. So that's the fact. Let them do it. Okay, for me, let them do it. Let them sack one another. Let them do it. Because when they sack him, he will be an opposition and he will give more insight to Liberian people of what happened in the government. Okay? Because a particular man knows how to run government better. Liberian people have to be sincere to themselves and think the way some human beings can think. This is not about partisan. It's about the future of the Liberian people, the future of the unborn. Okay? How to get our country out there among the other nations. But you can't get somebody who doesn't know the way out. Or God earn all that of money at the end of the day, he lose everything. So tell me, what do you think the man will do with the Liberian people money? Okay, the man looking to enrich himself. You that in favor of him, now you're talking.
But the man was broke before coming to the presidency. The man was broke before coming to the presidency. Right now, the man is still poor. So at the end result, Prophet Key, look, at the end result, this man is a complete toothless bulldog. That's the kind of man President Weah is. President Weah came, he had a wife was in serious problem. Hey, man. So are you telling me that man could not marry another? But we know how they met. We know how they met. This man and this female, they met in a bank. She was a cashier in Staten Island. You think we don't know? We know. At the end result, what happened? Far majorities of the people are living in abject poverty when our resources have been taken. Millions of dollars have been taken to give to the woman. 1.5 million have been taken to give to the woman. To the extent lawmakers are standing on the line. Lawmakers are standing on the line to give to the first lady. Contradiction. At the end result, you are giving our resources to a foreigner. The same time this lady, when that lady was coming to the Liberia during the campaign, the lady was paid 150,000 but ceditious for the woman to come, because she said she cannot leave her business in the U.S. to just work in Liberia, something that will not benefit her. This same lady, you want us to trust this kind of person? You want us to really trust this kind of person? They are in contradiction. Look at the rest. The rest that they gave to the Chinese people gave to us. The rest have been sent to Jamaica. So George Manuel Weah is a Jamaican or is a Liberian. That's why we know, we are informed that this man is an American. But George Manuel Weah is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. This man, the man disgrace is a clear cut. How will it benefit us to have a book of young men? Look at the agreement. Look at the agreement. The Eton Loan Agreement. That is a 419. These guys having different intention for the country. These guys having different intention. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1015. Or keep your call coming on 651-332-4497. This is the Abraka Talk Show. We as a young people, I better tell Ellen Johnson Sirleaf thank you. Because through Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, a lot of young people were sent out of the country for study. Through Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we were sent to the U.S. Through Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, majority of our comrades and compeers, Waka Jaliba, Joko Jala, most of them were sent out of the country. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Calling from around the world. My man?
No, what is your name? Where are you calling from? I know you want to talk to me the way you want to talk to me, but just tell where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Liberia.
Quickly, Chief.
Yeah. I think your advocacy insulting the nation president, you think it's really right?
Yes.
That one will make
yes.
Your mouth who say to saying right. Get it out. Saying right. Your mouth who say you might be good dog.
Yeah, thank you. You see, that's the seditions we are talking about. These are the same guys that insulted Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. They think it's really good. They insulted Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. They told Ellen, painting. They put Kuwe on painting. They hang it up. Today we're saying that this government is corrupt. This president is a fool. He does not understand the inner working. What are their platforms? What are some of their platforms that they're working with? What is Propo? The guys have not been able to explain to us what is Propo. What is Propo? What are their agenda? What they want to do? But playing football, singing, let me play that football song for you. Playing football, true all. That one, George Manuel Weah, at the end result, the U.S. rate go on scar her. Gas price is 600.
If you want to fire with that, we will never run away from CDC.
I'm at the party. I am at the party.
Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
AB, good morning. My name is Christopher Tobasi. I'm calling from Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh, Christopher, how are you doing, Chief?
We thank God for life. We can't complain.
Oh, man, we got to thank God. Well, quickly to the issue.
Yeah, Mr. Kamara, I want to speak on the issue of the exchange rate, all right?
Okay.
In Liberia, $1 United States dollar equals $159.75.
In China?
And in Sierra Leone, 1 United States dollar equals 7,700 million.
Okay.
And in Guinea, 1 United States dollar equals 9,095 Guinean francs.
Okay.
And in Ivory Coast, 1 United States dollar equals 561 Ivorian money.
Mm-hmm.
And in Nigeria, it's 370 to 1 US dollar naira.
Mm-hmm.
Why are Liberians panicking?
Liberians are panicking
when your rate is very low. When
Okay.
your rate is very, very low.
You see,
why are Liberians panicking?
You see, these are some of the issues that. So because the
Mr.
U.S. rate is
Kamara,
low in Nigeria, the
Mr.
U.S.
Kamara.
Yeah.
Mr. Kamara, why are the opposition using such a talking point to scare the people of Liberia when all your neighbors
No, the thing here is that the people are not scared, but get the understanding of this, that the people of Liberia, the vast majority of the people are living in, the things prices keep going up. It's not just for the rate being high.
Yeah, but Mr. Kamara, I just laid down numbers to you. Your neighbors are even paying higher than you. You are
Okay,
paying
but I
way
tell the
less.
president you will not speak on it tomorrow.
No,
tell him to not speak on it tomorrow. Tell the president to not speak on it tomorrow.
I'm going to give a good speech tomorrow.
No, because the thing that process up in Nigeria and Sierra Leone, let him not speak on it. Let him not speak on it because it will help. You should not speak on it. Latina should be remain the way it is.
Yeah, but Mr. Kamara, you made a point, but let me end on this note. Liberians must understand that they will have to roll up their sleeves. We will have to roll up our sleeves and go back to
attend for that to happen. And attempt for that to happen, President Sally, President Weah will be removed from office.
Yeah,
that one I
but
can
Mr.
assure you.
Kamara, you gave Prophet Key a lot of time here to talk a lot of bad stuff. Let me speak on real issues. Let me put some substance in this thing. Liberians will have to roll up their sleeves and go back to working their soil.
I repeat, an attempt for us to do that, I will not listen to that. An attempt for vast majority of the people to suffer, that's what you want me to listen to?
No.
I don't want to listen to that. I am saying this president, an attempt for this president to continue the way in which things are going. He will be removed. He will be removed. I can assure you guys that he will be removed.
Yeah, but Mr. Kamara, let me put some substance in this debate between you and myself and everybody else. What I'm saying is, Liberians, we're going to go back to working our soil. Liberia has soil that can produce anything in this world. Ivory Coast is feeding herself. Ghana is feeding herself. Everybody else is working their soil to produce.
Let leave you there.
Listen.
Not to this one. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Hey, Eddie, it's very, very. Hello.
Yeah, you are live.
Yeah, I'm calling from Minnesota, and I'm Johnson. It's very, very sorrowful for Tobago to come on Facebook and make such a statement that Guinea, Sierra Leone, the prices, the U.S. rate is higher than Liberia rate. If you compared the selling or maybe compare business in this country is quite different from Liberia. The prices are low. When it comes to food, prices is very, very low. It's very, very low. So when he come on Facebook and say because of the U.S. rate is high in this country, and these people are living better life than some of the Liberians in Liberia. So Tobago is making a blankets, he's making a blank statement to say why the U.S. rate high in the other country, and for Liberia, what we complaining, what we crying for. Tobago, you are very, very, you are shameless, man. I will say this one. Watch you come on Facebook and make that kind of foolish statement. I don't accept, we Liberians will not accept that from you, because if you guys are seeing what is happening in that nation, and you people keep on backing this president, you people have become a blind loyalist. These are the reasons our country is
they are blind loyalists, and for me, I am very, very clear. and attempt for the president to continue, the president will be removed. Now I'm not saying it, I'm not saying it, let somebody saying it for me. And attempt for this thing to continue, the president will be removed. But the highest resistance, the president will be removed. Because we are not prepared to see our country for 4 years. Look at the mayor been in office for less than 7 months. Look at the mayor being in the country for less than 7 months. Look at where things are going.
It's true because I don't know why the guys they are seeing death and they keep on seeing the death to be life. You cannot see death and you say, oh, death is life. No, the people are suffering in Liberia. People are suffering in Liberia. They keep on complaining. So they keep on hearing this man. Oh yeah, Mr. Weah is the best man. No. But I appreciate your time. Continue your show, my brother. I just called to tell that man the type of statement he making is not necessary. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For us, we will remain very clear and attempt. Look to this caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
So I just want you to know that you're making another threat again, and I hope that you won't say somebody else went on your show.
I repeat what I'm saying, an attempt for the life of our people to remain where it is. President Weah will be removed.
So how will he be removed then?
Oh, that one will hold it to the Constitution. We will be removed by the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. The Constitution is not bigger than any other person. Nobody is bigger than the law.
Absolutely. If it is true, the Constitution, that means that's fine. So you should make that clear.
The Constitution will make sure that we use the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia to remove President Weah.
I understand. So if it is true, the Constitution, that means that's fine. So I want you to make that clear, because if you just leave it blanket, you could be held liable for the statement you also make. So
I am not afraid of any of them. I just said it. I will suing them for $5.5 million. They are already told my lawyer that they don't have any money to come to the case, so they're not going to come. So for the attempt for them to try me, we are prepared to take on to the court. Absolutely. I'm not gonna looking at a place where you can just tell somebody, say, oh,
absolutely. I'm saying you do not have to be afraid, but I just want you to own up to your own words. So at the end of the day, you wouldn't.
I repeat, that President Weah an attempt for you to remain the way he is.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. You are liberty to express yourself, but just make sure that whatever you say, you will be responsible thereafter. So that's all I have to tell you. Thank you, brother.
Okay. We remain civil. An attempt for President Weah, let me repeat my statement, an attempt for him to continue the way he wish he is. President Weah will be removed by our constitutions. Our constitution will remove him, will impeach him and remove him from office. Because vast majorities of the people are actually living in abject poverty. We are not prepared for us to take on to a goat, a belly goat like him. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Kamara. How you doing?
I'm trying to be good.
My name is Francis, though. I'm joining you from Toronto.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Kamara, thank you very much. Thank you very much for educating the Liberian. You know, our people, they are very hard to learn. This is what's destroying our country. The people are very, very hard to learn. Those people comparing the Ghana president with the Liberian president. Before Nana Akufo, before that man became president, look at the man's history. Let me go back, Mr. Kamara. I have 2 minutes. Let me go to the history of Nana Akufo. Before he became president of Ghana, he was part of the Ghanaian political party. Even the ruling party, the MPP, they might be supporting the MPP, and he was a progressive member of the MPP, and people can see what he was doing. And Nana Akufo, before he came to power in Ghana, he had so much money, rich, and he had nothing to show. But he had so much thing to show. But President Weah saying he came to power. The man came broke. You don't know what he do. Even when he went to Firestone, he messed up all what he do. Look at the video from Firestone. Firestone wanted to know what Weah wanted to do. Weah was talking about he lived in Mexico, he lived in Miami, he want to talk. The whole government doesn't listen. The government with that natural.
My brother, this government, this government will not be successful. This government will not be successful. The first thing first is that the first thing first that look at the Eton loan agreement. That when we said that this man had the plane, they said, oh no. As soon 1 week after the America and gave the loan agreement to the guy from Burkina Faso. And I want to make this to our audience that the guy from Burkina Faso, the guy, he was one of those who was involved in the killing of Blaise Compaoré.
Mr. Kamara, before I let you go, Benson got long time ago. I told people Benson got 3 years ago to get fired. And people say, "Oh, you're crazy." But the problem is, Mr. Kamara, just the time what the economy of Liberia brought to Kula, just gave it 6 months. The government with that natural say the government doesn't.
No, it already been 6 months. The U.S. rate is not competing with the amount of time that the man has spent in office. Can you imagine? Can you really imagine? The U.S. rate is computing with the length of time that the president has spent in office.
Baba, Mr. Kamara, before I let you go, people say you threatening Joe. We are happy you threatening Joe. We are when the government about to that. Somebody will tell somebody.
Let me leave you here, Chief.
What's the point?
Let me leave you here. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Hello, Abraham. My name is Abraham. I'm calling from Norway.
Quickly. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You live.
Okay. I just wanted to respond to the fellow who is comparing.
The fellow who calls me first?
No, I'm talking about the fellow who talk about the currency in the other various countries. Who comparing their currency with that of Liberia is the fellow that I want to address.
Okay, address it now.
I just want him to also take into consideration when he's saying that those people are paying higher rates to get U.S. dollar. Is he taking into consideration that those countries do not need U.S. dollar? U.S. dollar is not in demand in those countries as compared to Liberia. When you go to the Ivory Coast or when you receive money in the Ivory Coast sent from the United States, you will receive that money in CFA francs. Why it's interesting is he also mentioned that those countries have agricultural activities they feeling themselves. And I want him to also take into consideration that Liberians, especially those from Maryland County or from the Southeast, are using the Ivorian route to go to Monrovia. The reason is the government of that country make it possible for every town to be accessible to a road. So his comparison is not a good comparison. The people using their own currency, but U.S. dollar is in demand. It's U.S. dollars that Liberians are using in Liberia. In fact, the speaker just proposed that we use U.S. dollars.
Don't mind them.
So I just see that he's one of the people that are putting President Weah. I think he can do better. But these kind of comparisons are things that will bring us setback and learn something for our people. So he needs to stop.
Thank you.
Let me think wisely. Thank you.
We will build sensors into their brain. We will put sensors into their brain. For us, we are clear supers. We are clear supers. Like I said, and hurting some of you guys, An attempt. Hello, can you please blow your receiver, please?
Yes, sorry for the other broker.
Yeah, quickly, Chief.
Yes, sir. I'm Will from LBR TV and radio. I just want to respond to one of your caller. In fact, I will be very blunt and direct to one of George weah people that he has out there to threaten us or to see things and hoping that we will back down. Let me let them know. I just put out a video of the United Nations giving this government 48 hours to do something about the investigation or auditing Ellen or his predecessor, and also to establish the War Economic Crime Court in Liberia. Let me let him know as well, standing in the way of justice is also to a crime to the law. They should be on their toes and they should be really prepared, because by the time that court is established in Liberia, George weah will be charged for aiding and abetting crime, for as well standing in the way of justice and trying to protect.
And I'm cutting you off. That is another way of us indicting this man. Because this man, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, is very smart. She took money and gave it to him. So run campaign, saying you broke. He used the money to run campaign. Now how can the new money that they're talking about, they want to change? The people printed $5 billion.
I would like them to understand that when that happens, that will give leverage to every Liberians. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. Some of us will personally be on the ground, will make ourselves available in that court. And I hope they know when they come out here to support or try to be, supporter of crimes too, they are also to in offense of the law. So when they come up, they must call their full names. Because some of us are taking down names and noting them, checking their profiles and things on Facebook to know them well, taking their pictures as well. Because some of us will be pointing them out who also to encourage George weah and stood by him to protect those warlords, and we will make sure that they appear before that court so they should know that they are committing some offense against the law of Liberia. So with that threat, we are waiting on that court by UN or United Nations to appear in Liberia. We will pull a lot of them from America here into that court there, because we will indict them. We will put in a citation here to the court in America here to definitely have them deported to Liberia to face justice. So they should understand what is being. They are putting their career, they are putting their life, they are putting everything they own on the line to go and stay in court with George weah tomorrow. That's all I have to say, my brother.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Alpaca Talk Show.
Thank you for taking my call. I'm Patrick Ray, and I'm calling from Australia.
Quickly, Chief.
I just want to counter one of the callers who tried to compare the currency within the sub-region.
Forget about that man, man. That man is strong. Forget about that man.
Yeah, he's just totally wrong, because countries like Nigeria and Ghana and all of these other countries that he named, these countries are industrialized. They've got so many manufacturers in their countries. These industries are running in their countries, and the
very strong
businesses
speaking out
that
against
they have in the country is very much competitive.
Why do you think he
and
would
there are
be the
influx
wrong
of customers all over these countries stimulating the economy with the purchases and other things that they are doing. Unlike Liberia, that is
to be corrected.
From industry, remote
so much money.
From technology,
to the extent that
remote from innovation. There's nothing happening in the country. You can't even count 5 wealthy businessmen in Liberia that you can see business
around the world
is on a competitive level. Things are just that bad in Liberia. That nothing is working, and none of these currencies that our brother is comparing with other countries can work in Liberia. Things are just hard in Liberia because there's no business competition, there's no manufacturing. Even with all the fires and rubbers and all of that, there's no one Zamana Kolo slippers to make in Liberia. There's no one plastic eating bowl that is being produced in Liberia. And so you can compare the currency because things are so stagnated in Liberia. So the money is not in any circulation. But those countries that he named, there are competitions in business, in manufacturing, and all of that, in the resources. I mean, things are circulated. And so there's competition, and so making it the rate of US dollars to be high.
Thank you, Chief.
Unlike Liberia, there's no agriculture working in the country. There's nothing working in the country, basically. In fact, there's no employment to say, okay, one can get a stable income and be able to feed his family. So, it's just out of place. It's out of context for he comparing our low impoverished country, lots of remote from everything in the world, to other countries.
Thank you.
And with respect to the utterances
of
you,
your 2 minutes elapsed.
I don't see your utterances or any offenses except there are direct threats, which I don't see any direct threats. Because these guys are in position.
Don't even mind them.
They are in position. Yeah, they are in position. So now they are feeling how opposition operates.
Okay.
You know, they acted the same way. They acted the same way than when.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Robert. Yeah, my name is Robert Passion. I'm calling from Wisdom, Massachusetts.
Quickly.
Yes. And why is the topic this morning?
We're discussing the incompetence of President Weah.
Yeah, I think that it's still soon for us to go that direction.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, coming.
Oh, but you say it is soon, so I want to cut you off and bring other people on board.
No, don't call me off. Don't call me off because you must not share the same opinion. That's all. Cut me off. I get 2 minutes. So yeah,
but the way you say now, the way you say that is too soon. So it's too soon. I won't go to the other point. Why it's too late on?
I come in, my brother. Please don't call me off. We are all Liberians, and we.
Yeah, but for my own, I'm not waiting for us to take call from people that are now prepared to give. Okay.
Go ahead, Chief. What I'm trying to say here is that what I'm trying to say. All the people that have been ruling Liberia, they are miracle Liberians. They are Ponko people. From 1847 up to 1980. And because of that, when Native men came to power, we the very same Native people, the people went and used law, we spoiled our country, we destroyed everything, we killed ourselves. The same people come back, they rule again for 12 years. And we were not causing noise at that time. We were not seeing anything at that time. We were not even holding no talk show. But our own brother came to power
Why do
again.
you think he would be the wrong person?
And I'm my own brother.
In this country?
I come in here, we are all Liberians.
No, and I'm my own brother. That man, I don't want to believe that man's a Ghanaian.
Yeah, okay, it's your own opinion. But what I'm trying to say here is that we have to give this government change. We have to pray for this government. We have to we have to pray that God
your time's
the right direction.
Yeah, thank you. Your time's elapsed. Okay. For us, we are not prepared to give our country to crazy people. Josh Weah is crazy. I'm a team that an attempt for the life of our people to remain the way it is, Josh Weah will be removed. I am prepared constitutionally that this man will be removed. Any attempt to continue proceeding the way he is proceeding, Josh Weah will be removed from the executive. And that will only be done by our constitution. Our constitution makes it clear that no one is bigger than the country. Josh Weah is a complete mess. A mess. He is a complete mess. And we are prepared to take on the matter of authority. We are prepared to take on the matter of authority from Josh Weah. This is a man who has refused to declare his asset. This is a man who continues to mortgage the Liberian people resources. The resources of our country. He has signed $3.5 million loan with the Lebanese community. They are entitled to carry the price of rice in any way they want to. Then you want us to remain in silent? Gods are those days that will remain in silent. An attempt for President Weah to not speak on the truth. An attempt for him to not remove people that are not supposed to be into offices. We will remove him. We are preparing ourselves to remove him. We will remove him constitutionally. We will remove him. That's the reason why I play and I remain that I will continue to wear an ATU uniform and my other military uniform every day of my presentation. Because we are not prepared to give our country to devils. To a man who naked himself.
You've been very strong speaking out against Mr. George Weah. Why do you think he would be the wrong person to rule this country?
He was the world best, European best, Africa best, all the best, right? He made so much money. We are told $93 million. I stand to be corrected in this amount. But he made so much money to the extent that the United Nations looked at him and made him what? United Nations ambassador for UNICEF to donate his money to suffering children around the world. How many children in Liberia did he prioritize? Nothing. There's no George Weah Foundation, there's no sports academy, there's no recreation center, there's no public library for public school students. There is absolutely nothing. Money is gone. You want to be president to sit over our resources. The same way you mismanage yours, you will mismanage ours. That's what I think. We fear rigging. We fear rigging. If there's a rig election, we fear national civil response by the people of this country.
Fear that she might use her power not to rig for maybe the Unity Party, but for her new favorite candidate now.
She's a politician, is a very tricky person. A politician is unpredictable. So she might, because her son is in CDC, she might, and then Senator Bezong Afili, that she has been supporting all along.
Senator Bezong Afili is about to leave the CDC. He's about to leave the CDC for the issues of corruption. I'll take a short musical break and we'll be right back.
Aha, y'all want it roll, the punch giant ready to take over.
Like
Y'all want it roll, beef, Papa come here again. Y'all want it roll, Papa Georgie come here again. Y'all want it roll, Mama Joe.
You think some of us were stupid? You think we're stupid that you can play with our power? You can play with our country resources? I am ready to go through anything. I am ready to go through anything. The country, Liberia, remain paramount to our people. For you to remain in a country where vast majorities of the people are living in abject poverty, are suffering, when the people voted for you, we are not prepared. Once are those days, we are not prepared to remain silent. I remain, and I am saying, any attempt for the country to remain the way it is, President Weah will be removed. He will be removed by our constitution. Our constitution will use the constitution to remove him. We'll use the constitution to remove him. We are not going to sit down for us to misuse power, for power to be misused on us. We will not accept that. A country belongs to every one of us. Liberia does not belong to a single individual. Every one of us belongs to the country, and the country belongs to every one of us. Other people felt disenchanted yesterday. Other people felt disenchanted. They brought war. Our generation, we are not prepared for war. We are peaceful people. We will go through you through a democratic means. Other people came to Moon Taylor, they brought war. Other people brought war. The Emmanuel Shaw you're talking about. The Emmanuel Shaw brought 150,000. Dare them to tell me that that is not true. 150,000. I dare any one of them. You, President Weah, you are also a member. You supported the war. Do the people aware? Are the people are informed that you were in UAE playing soccer? That was the time you turned to Muslim. Are you not aware at that time what you did during the war? What you did to Kroma, IGGV Kroma? Are you not aware that you brought money to IGGV Kroma to help him facilitate the process? You name okay? Are you not aware? You think some are always stupid. That's the reason you don't want to accept the War Crime Code. An attempt to accept War Crime Code, you are in danger. That's the end of your presidency. We are aware how you facilitated the war. Let the seditious sit over the fence and think that you was not member. Let them sit down. You where you had when Adi Kroma came from lobbying. When he came from lobbying, UAE, United Arab Emirates, the Arab guys, they also gave it because you were playing football. You was playing football. They gave you money. You brought that money to Adi Kroma to help them facilitate to buy arms and ammunition. That is the reason why you don't want to establish war crime. Because you establish it, that is your end. I'll take this one. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Evie, this is Christopher. I have to call back because ever since I made a comment, a lot of people have been speaking on it. And I'm yet to defend myself.
No, sorry.
So this is why I call back.
Sorry. No, we can't take that other call. Thank you. For us, we are not prepared for us to dive ourselves into the land. I'll take the caller. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm a Kuba. Calling from Nukuta.
Yeah, quickly, go ahead. You want to cross me again?
So, Did I just hear from you that the president brought war, blood supported the war?
Yeah, the president supported the war through Haji Kroma.
My man saw your laugh, man.
I'm telling you, the man sponsor.
Listen.
No, don't tell me the man. Oh, but you will not believe it because you never saw him. But that one I'm saying it.
When we are assisted to end the war, my man tried to
advocate
for something that will make
it was not that time the man fought to end the war. It was not that time.
Yeah. My man, you different, Lion.
Thank you, Chief. The man is a tactics criminal. Or why you think the man don't want to execute the issues of the war crime court? Because the man know that he himself is part and parcel of it. The man is parcel. The man was a man who gave money. And I mean, the guys gave 40 feet continuum. K1 will attest to it. Because K1 was at the time a motorcade during the First War. Now World War I, World War II, now World War III. K1 was member, he was part of Haji Kroma, he was member of the group that was responsible for holding, the Motorola. How I managed to know all this? I managed to know all this from my big brother, Kwamba Blackie, the man who captured the boat. That's my big brother. He told me everything. He told me how. He told me how Prince Johnson and that of Charles Taylor never make it. He also explained to me what happened between RGGV Kroma and that of President Weah. At the end result, that he saw 40 feet continue coming. You know, I'm not talking about a fucker man, Kwamba Blackie, a brawler fighter. That was the last man that they killed. That was the man that K1 killed in a battle. That was the man. And for some of us, we are informed. We have the information that President Weah is a commando. An attempt to bring the war crime court. That's the end of President Weah. I am telling y'all, that's the end. When you know what we want, let him just leave it like that. But the international community will not. The international community are not prepared for them to test him. The man is a convicted criminal, 419 white-collar criminal. This is a man who told the Muslims at the time that he was Muslim. Oh, a few years ago, are you not aware that Josh Manawia was a Muslim? When he left from the treaty, are you not aware that that man was a Muslim? We are not here. This man is a dictator, a complete misfun and disfun young man. And we are not prepared, like I said, an attempt to move him from office. An attempt to move this man from an office, that is the beginning of his downfall. It's not like Ellen Johnson said that the international community are asking him to carry on the war crime code, economic crime code. Josh Manawia will not test that era. The economic crime code, he will not test it. Because an attempt to test it, that is the beginning of his tenure. You're talking about, oh, Mala Malusani, all these guys are criminals.
None of them are even high school graduate. President Weah is a convicted criminal, and he is a man who supported the war. Haji Kroma, he gave Haji Kroma arm and ammunition with money. And when you see him coming innocent, you just say he never did anything. But this man did that. We will not mock ourselves, because this is a man who supported Haji Kroma during the war. So today he is acting like he is innocent. He is acting innocent. But for some of us, we are prepared. We are informed of. When my big brother died during the war, before his death, he told me, "Come back, Blackie. Come back, Blackie." That was the last man that they killed during the World War I, World War II. They killed him in bombing. They killed him in bombing. Men, they ran behind K1. K1 lost. Because K1, Kwamba Blackie said that people going to go see Moses Blanc, other warlord taking somebody pickups, that he wanted for the pickups to be given back. And they never went home for that. They never went to Morovia for that. Based on that, Kwamba Blackie said the next time I will see the pickup with any one of you in bombing, I will beat you and you will not believe it. And then what happened? When he saw one of the passenger pickups, he arrested him and said that pickup should be sent back to Morovia. Other people refused. The Hake one came to run behind Kwamba Blackie to kill him. Before that, the big brother had already, his real name is Musa Kamara. The late Kwamba Blackie. His real name is Musa Kamara. Told me that the best thing that we can do, I will just release information to you. That George Manuel Weah supply arm and ammunition. It's not something that is in hiding. Son of a Madingo man. I am very proud to be Madingo. This is something that left with you. Criminals. Criminal George Manuel Weah is a white-collar criminal. For us, we know that George Manuel Weah fought the war. Fighting war is not physical. The act of you giving your resources for them to be able to buy arm and ammunition, that is the process. That is the war process. And that's what President Salih, President Weah did. That is what he did. We'll leave you here. We'll take this short music break. And a man who naked himself, one point in time, we'll leave him here. The man pay. Pay. Araji Kroma to infantry. Keep your call coming on 215 594 597 8 10 50. Keep your call coming now or forever hold your peace. We will take 2 more calls and then we'll call it a day. Keep your call coming on 215 578 1050 or 651 332 4497. Keep your call coming now or forever hold your peace. Keep your call coming now. Until we can stop that, we'll take short music. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Mr. Kamara, I'm Benedict. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Quickly, Chief.
Dallas, Texas, in the United States.
Yeah, in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah, my contribution towards the show, thank you so much. Just that we are not ready to carry Liberia Father. He's not prepared. He's not competent to lead the people. He should stop killing our people slowly. Because what's happening in Liberia is a war going on, an economic war right now. Those that are advising him, let they try to see the welfare of.
But you have criminal that advising. What else they will tell him? Huh? You have criminals. Look at what happening to the foreign affairs minister. They are removing. The media waiting for Monday so they can announce the removal for 450,000. Are you really killing me? For 450,000, they are about to move Bezonga feeding because the deputy and the and Nathaniel Magay and the president went to Kuwu. And the minister was not present. The minister came. Then they sent the people back to the minister for him to sign. The minister said, I'm not signing. They said, I'm not signing. That what made the president that the president said they will remove him. And that information reached right on my desk.
Oh, well, let them remove him, but he know the way he's treating the people. He should know, Liberia people, they are full business. You don't play with it.
Hey, Papa. Hey, so, Papa.
If he start treating the people that are, he might know.
But the man is a rebel.
They kill their president for rest business. So if he continue doing that.
Look, weah is a rebel. The man facilitated in a war. Many of us don't know. Many of us don't know that they may facilitated in a war process. But the man actually did well. The man did his best. He brought arm and ammunition to IGGV Kroma. Covertly. Let's take this call. Oh, we lost our caller. We'll keep your call coming on 215 578 1050 or 651 332 4497. Let's take this call. Yeah.
Yeah, my phone went off. I don't know, like my phone or your phone.
Yeah, now your phone went off.
Oh, sorry for
that. Quickly, Chief.
Yeah, I just want let the people know that we are not competent, the fiduciary. They should know next time who they putting in power. Not because of someone, not because of the look or the seeing someone, they don't know how competent the person is, and they just put the person in power.
Gas price increased to 800.
Okay.
What's it, scholar? Thank you.
All right.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? You are our last caller.
Bazeze, I'm calling from the state of Maryland. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, quickly. Your phone is breaking in.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're much better now.
Yeah, I got a little advice, like myself, little solution to offer the show. You know, thank you for the job done. You know, you guys are the first lives, you know. But the thing is, my point, why we Liberia, we seeing things are black and we still calling it white? You know, back when Taylor said these things before, said Joe Weah wanted to become president, people were like, oh, Taylor hate Joe Weah. And now it came to pass now. Okay, we put all that behind us. But why Joe Weah don't want to move the country forward? All the solution that is offering to him on his platforms, on all these different platforms. Why can't he follow the solution and solve the problem?
My brother,
look in West Africa.
Let me tell you this. When we will move this man, we will move this man constitutionally. We will remove him. We will remove him constitutionally. This man is a disgrace to our modern day democracy.
21st century, exactly. And then now, the solution is easy. You have the power. Audit the past administration. That's number one. Two, look at the whole West Africa. Lower the tariff on rice. Let other people come in. Lower the tariffs on all the things that, you know, the business commodity for our day-to-day, you know, activity. Lower the tariffs on the things. First of all, and then you start going from one administration to another administration. And lower these things, and the people will live a good life. But he out there investing in the country money, and then we got Jefferson Koje there, Molba Molu, they are there. We're not running campaign. Campaign is over. This is about the country. Why they talking like we still running campaign? We're not running campaign. Joe Weah is president for all Liberians. But why is they making it like Joe Weah is president for CDC? No. The CDC is not. Man, it's so sad. I mean, we see our country, because every day we talk back home.
Keep your call coming on 215-597-81050. That's the number to call. This is the Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss facts. We have just one more call to take, and then we will call it a day. You be that lucky one. Call here now on 215-578-1050. That's the Abraka Talk Show. The second number is 651-332-44. I will take. We'll get a lucky one here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
This is Kalu Kumar, the Sidician.
Kalu, go ahead.
I think I wake up this morning. I saw something on Facebook. Like somebody put your picture, and a lot of people, man, saw their mother. I said, wow, they're just trying to make it even stronger, even more, again. But whenever he says something about you, he always come on another thing. The reason will be one of the first ones. But quickly, just to you know, campaigns will tell people that George Weah is a criminal. I don't believe George Weah. People are saying that, oh, this and that, what type of business that we voting for. I said, yes. This old man been in the government for 45 years, but nobody gonna say this old man for him. But George Weah, he been in the government for 3 years. But we all know when people give money to George Weah, like for peace and she's
hold on, caller, hold on.
We all know what George Weah did. Nobody know where the money gone. But still, people believe George Weah because this man is a footballer.
Okay.
Liberian people were thinking that this guy gonna take care of in our eyes. But selling on campaign charges, Georgia is a criminal. Georgia can do anything just to get power.
Okay.
This man was a Christian. When Liberian people come out and to say that Muslims make them move Liberia, Georgia decided against the king to become Muslim and to become Christian.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Yeah, caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the
Hey, thank you so much. My name is Anthony Doe. I call you from Atlanta, Georgia. And I would just like to speak to the weah issue. We hear Johnson, Koji, Moba Molu, Akaras Green, and the rest of the other guys saying George gets 6 years. We want to let them know that 6 years is not guaranteed. They can ask their colleague or Jacob Zuma or Robert Mugabe and the rest of the other guy in Gambia. They can relate to that. 6 years is not guaranteed. Nobody gets 6 years or 12 years. Or Moba Molu was talking about the other day, we can email King. My brother is so much backward, we don't have time to waste. With all that they're doing, my brother, we're watching them. And guess what? We're going to take action. I can promise George that we can promise the Liberian people that we're not only just going to call and talk show and talk, we're going to take action. There's no 6 year guarantee for George.
We're taking action, my brother. We will
George
take the
don't
action.
do the right thing. 6 years is not guaranteed. Our country is so backward. We have kids, we have our future, and our kids' future is at stake. Those people cannot be in Liberia investing our money. Look at Mobile Molu today. Only they alone, the better are growing bigger than the country. 6 years is not guaranteed. I can promise you that. We will not wait for 6 years.
We're not waiting for 6 years.
You don't have 12 years, you don't have 6 years. If you don't do the right thing, we will take action, and guess what? We will make decisions. And those decisions will be radical. I can promise you that. So he will be playing. We're watching him. Thank you.
We're not coming to waste our time. If you think we'll waste our time for 6 years, we're not wasting our time. I said it here this morning, an attempt for the life of our people to continue the way it is. Josh Manuel will be removed. He will be removed without any time. We're removing what are bears constitutional, what are bears what we're removing. For gas to be like $800 in a country, Liberia, let me play that for you.
Let me start John by one.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you are our last caller. Quickly.
Yes, you said that a couple of times, but you still take the phone calls. I'm calling from Houston, Texas. My name is Hassan. And my parents are Liberians. And you've been saying so many things that you don't have facts for. As of yesterday, I just arrived from Liberia for a 3-week vacation. I was in Liberia. First of all, you saying Mr. Weah he was a rebel leader. He provided funds to help people during the war to cause problems. You saying that there was now in Liberia the gas price is $8. Saying that is not true. Gas price is $5.45. I myself went in from gas. The rate in Liberia now, yes, the rate is high. The rate been high before he got in office. I was in Liberia in December last year, June and January of this year, and I just came back again this June. All these things are happening. Why you guys are trying to blame it on George? And George, Liberia is 170, if I'm not accurate, 170 or 74 years old. And this country been like this forever. Salih Johnson, Salih, whatever the former president was, her name is, she was in there for 12 years after the war. She did not do nothing. This man been in office for just, 6 months? You expect him to work a miracle? And you guys keep talking about old stories about wars and stuff. You were there. He was a senator before you became a president. Y'all voted him in. The senator of Liberia voted him in. He did not go there and voted himself in. Y'all knew.
Caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Quickly.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my thing up down here. Okay. My name is Cecilia Hippie. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, the Liberian people voted for George Weah, and I'm asking the Liberians to protest. They need to get out. If this is serious enough to most of the Liberian people, they need to get out and protest against the government. We're not asking them to do any destruction. We're not asking them to hurt anybody, but they need to go against this government. This is the only way we can remove George Weah. The international people need to see our family members out there to protest against this government. We cannot continue talking about what's going on in Liberia.
I will continue talking.
No, what I'm saying, yeah, we will continue talking, but what I'm saying, we cannot continue talking without any action. The action that we need for the people to get out on the street. They need to get out and let the government know what's going on. This is an economic crime or war against our country.
Okay, thank you. That's how we come to the very, very end of the Abraka Talk Show today. Tomorrow, catch this same thing. I'll be here tomorrow, same face, same uniform, but different kinds. Real military uniform tomorrow. Not the ATU one. Before we go, let me recognize Lord Lai Bay. We say thank you. We say thank you to Christopher, to Basi. Thank you. We say thank you to Honorable Macha Gary, Jonan Malumu, Emmanuel Ama. We salute you. Elizabeth Pacatier, my sister from all the way France. Halle Roberts. Anna Jean. Keep quiet. Let me say thank you, and I catch you tomorrow. I catch you tomorrow, same time, same place.